sends out and receives texts. Okay, do me a favor. Pull out your phone. What we've created is it's called the Jim Graham hotline. If you text Jim Graham, no spaces, JIMGRAHAM, to the number 90210, that automatically puts you into a database, into our campaign database. That way, whenever we have functions, whenever we have meetings, we can send you out a text automatically. We don't have to call you, don't have to harass you with phone calls. I know a lot of you guys got 3 or 4 phone calls about today's meeting, and we apologize about that, but this way, we'll send you out a text. It'll come directly to your phone. So everybody pull out their phone now if you have it, and you can try it now. If it doesn't go through, put your hand up, I'll come help you do it. Once you do that, you'll automatically get a message back saying, thank you for joining the Jim Graham for Mayor hotline. We'll keep you informed of any future events.
There's no charge.
There's no charge. It's free, right. I mean, it's just your standard text messaging rates apply, but once we send you a text, you don't pay for anything. Okay, so everybody try that. Like I said, I want to make sure we get as many people. Right now we have about 25, 30 people. I want to get it up to about 200, 300 people in the service. And please tell your friends about it. Once you do that, forward the text message to all your friends to the number that you send it to. You know how you put a 7-digit number? It's 5-digit number. It's 90210 is the actual number that you send Jim Graham to.
Is it case sensitive?
No.
Okay, so our send is Jim 90210?
Yes, the text is 90210. The number you send it to is Jim Graham. I just screwed up. The text is Jim Graham. The number you send it to is 90210. And forward it to all your friends. We want to get as many people in this as possible. Like I said, if you have any problems doing it, put your hand up, I'll come help you get it done. Okay, now I'm going to give it back to Kenny so we can get the meeting started. Thank you.
Hi everybody, Dan Kraus would like to say a few words. Dan?
Thank you. Informally, I'm going to be working on what we're going to call free communications here. The 90210 is one of them that we can communicate between ourselves, but we need to communicate the message from the campaign out to the outside world. And all of you know these campaigns are very expensive. We want to do this as inexpensively as we can. So there'll be 2 things. On the table, we're requesting your email addresses. Any of you and all of you, we'd like your email addresses. And then the campaign, and primarily it'd be just me, will be sending messages to you via email, and we're asking you to forward them on to people in Warren. Any of you who have email, we really, really need this. For every one of you who gets this, if you can send it to 10 friends, that just increases our footprint 10 times, and it's very important to the campaign. The second thing is that on the sheets on the table, there's a request in here for people who want to get involved in the internet or emails or blogs or letter writing. Probably the most, especially with our age group, the most, or a little older than me, I know I look that way, but I'm plenty old, but is the Tribune. The letters to the editor are going to be an incredibly powerful statement. And we can't have all of us sitting out here writing, Jim Graham's a good guy, it isn't going to work, they won't publish it. But if we sit down, if I can get a group of 30 or 40 people, we can write letters that will end up in the Tribune. And either push the point that this city needs to move forward, or push the point that Jim is the person to do it, or push the point that the other guy is not the person to do it. But either way, I need groups of people who are willing to write a letter, I'll help, that you're willing to sign your name to. The power of the Tribune letters to the editor is you're signing your name to it. All these guys out there in the blogs and sending anonymous emails and posting stuff that may or may not be true, they don't sign their name to it. I believe in what we're trying to do here. More than probably most people understand, I believe in it. I'm willing to sign my name to letters to the editor. I've done it. I'll do it again. Between me and Josh Nativio here, we kind of pollute their inbox. But the point of this is, if you don't have email, If you don't text, I know you can write. And I know that you can write letters to the editor that'll end up in the Tribune and the Vindicator. And each one of those letters is 10 times more valuable than any print space we can buy. So I'm asking you, these are on the desk, on the table in front of you. Fill it out, your name, address, a phone number, an email address if you have it, and put on the bottom, thoughts or ideas. I'll write a letter. And we'll help you put together a letter that says something different than the last guy, but the general theme is, we've had enough. We're tired of this swirling, sucking eddy of financial despair that the leaders have run this city into. We can stop it. And so I'm asking for your help. Thank you.
For those of you that don't know, Jim's campaign office is open next door. It's directly next door. The phone number is 330-373-0700. Megan is running that office. If you can't remember her name, just remember vegan, like not eating meat, Megan. That's how I remember it.
She's coordinating the campaign. Hopefully France will be running the office.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, campaign coordinator. We're getting names for yard signs today. That's very important. So things that you, on those clipboards, Megan, did we need to do that on the bottom?
There's a space at the bottom of the forms on your table that says thoughts or ideas. Please note at the bottom if you would like a sign in your yard, so we can get you on the list to receive a sign. Also note, if you're willing to host an event or have a meeting where Jim can kind of get in front of a group of people and talk, note that at the bottom too, so we can keep track of any special things going on. And also, if you know somebody else who would want a sign, go ahead and put their name and number and I can contact them.
Also, we do have anybody that would be willing to sign the petitions. John Brown has them. You still have them over there, John? Anybody who's willing to sign a petition?
There's some right there too.
There's some also right here that we have to witness, but they're also here. So anybody willing to do that, we would greatly appreciate that. Again, thank you for coming, and now Jim Graham.